What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Use It to Lose It. My name is Kobojo. We're here in one of the Forlorn Muskeg caves. While we're here, we're gonna want to eat one of these dog foods because we are hurting on food. So let's get that in our belly before we take some condition damage from lack of food. Last episode we're on our way to the forge, and that's where we are going to be heading today. We started a fire. We've been hanging out in this cave. Let's extinguish this. We're not going to need it. We made a whole bunch of crafting stuff a while back. Let's take a look at some of our clothes. We got a rabbit hat, rabbit gloves, and deer boots. Two pairs of jeans, some long johns, the sweater, a vest, and a mackinaw, along with this wool toque. So, I think we're pretty geared up. We're gonna have to be careful of our food. We do want to. We have a torch. We have a flare. Let's pull this torch out and light this up. I've never come this way before. I will be honest. I've looked at a couple maps just to see what we have. I grabbed the cured stuff, right? I got the guts. I got the maple sapling. I got the birch sapling. Cured. Okay. So we're gonna have to be kind of careful. I think if we just head south, we'll hit the train tracks, and then from the train tracks we can kind of figure it out. So with that being said, let's venture on out. We are low on food for sure. So hopefully we're gonna be just okay. Hopefully we're gonna be a-okay, you know. But I would like to make it to the. Tons of birch bark over here, and there's a dead body over here too. We're gonna grab that. I would like to make it to the forge today, so we can start our crafting process. Another insulated flask. That's 3 insulated flasks that we have now. I'll be honest, that might be too many insulated flasks. I love the insulated flask, but that might be too many. Now remember, this is use it to lose it, which means any item that I pick up must be consumed in its entirety. I can't just drop things on the ground or any of that stuff to get rid of it, you know? I can't hoard up supplies. Everything stays on me. We use it in its entirety, so the torch burns out. We break it down for a stick and then use the stick to, light up a fire. That's full consumption. Things that can't be completely utilized, things like sewing kits or flares, that just break when they're done. Those are obviously fine. Or if we pick up like a piece of clothing, scrap it into cloth, and then we have to use the cloth in order to repair something in order to get rid of the cloth. So that's the rules of this game. Let's relight a torch. I think I can just keep heading down this way, and I'll be okay. I would like an actual way to get down, although I'll be honest, this weather is not making me too happy. Feels like 17 right now. Some more saplings down there, though. I don't know if I want to pick those up. I think I have enough at the moment. I'd like to see if I can find an actual way down instead of having to mountain goat down, a path or something would be nice. It is chilly. We're gonna take some cold damage if we're not careful here. Maybe we should just billy goat down and see if we can find some shelter. I'm just worried that this is like only a one way, right? Like we're gonna go down and then we're not gonna be able to get back up. And right now I'm safe because I can always book it back to that cave if the weather changes. We might be better off going back to that cave, chilling there for a little while, and then reconvening on a better time. You know what I mean? Although, I don't know how much time we have with our short food supply. We don't have a lot of food, and I don't have any way of... Ask and you shall receive. Alright. Alright. New plan. Alright, fire. Can't do it with a magnifying lens. We're gonna do it with the torch. Use the tinder plug up, and here comes the wind. Let's not use an accelerant, because I have a feeling this fire is gonna burn out. So I don't want to waste the accelerant. So what we'll do is we'll try and we're gonna try and get this deer. That's what we're gonna try and do. Add fuel. We have the coal. We don't want to use. Let's throw in about a ton of that. And let's just do 4 pounds of meat. Let's just do 4 pounds of meat. That's all I want. Let's, oh, this torch is already out. Okay. We got 2 hours. Let's do, 4 pounds of meat at first. If our fire is still going, we are gonna... Yeah, let's, oops. Come on. Place. Cook. Let's see if we can cook up some of this meat before we, and like harvest a little bit more before we have to go. Since we do have the fire. 35 minutes, 45 minutes. We're going to do the rest of this. This is 7 minutes. This wind is not good. Beautiful. Alright. Let's, drop. We're going to do this, actually. I think this will be easier to do. Okay, I have nothing in the flasks. Let's drop a couple beverages. Perfect. Get these all warmed up. We can stay nice and warm. We got 15 minutes on that, 26 minutes on that, hour and 2 hours on that. All right, let's go look around a little bit while we're here. Maybe we can find a couple more sticks or something. I have plenty on me, but... See, the wind's coming from that way. So I don't want to pick up any more feathers, because again, use it to lose it. So if I pick up more feathers, I'm just going to have them on me. I think I have enough to make a couple of, a bunch of arrows. Yeah, alright. Maybe we don't go too far from the fire. Let's drink this coffee. That's going to give me a nice warming up bonus, which is what I'm looking for right now. I'm going to take a couple of these torches. Since we have a fire going for so long, I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And what was going to happen with this fire. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. 2 minutes, past that, eat that. Pick that up. We got 10 minutes there. Alright, we're going to take some more torches then. How many torches do we have? 20. Now imagine this weather just clears right up, like right now. And we're going to take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Grab a torch for the road. Yeah, it's a little too cold, I think, for me to be venturing out too much currently. And since we just got that meat, there's no real reason to be venturing out. I mean, there is. Obviously, we want to make it to the forge, but I mean, I don't want to press my luck, I guess is what I'm getting at. Um, I think I'd rather wait till it's maybe a little bit later in the day. And then when it's a little later in the day, we can maybe come out here. So, like, maybe we'll go start a fire for an hour or something and see what that does. We're doing okay right now. So let's come up this way and see if there's anything over here. What does it feel like? It feels like 17 still. We're walking into the wind. Is it just me? Or do we... I feel like we walk faster into the wind when we walk backwards. I am a little rusty at this game. It's been a while since I've played. So we'll see what happens. I don't really want to lose this run, but obviously, you know, sometimes the game has other things in store for you. This is the long dark. The only thing that's certain in the long dark is death and taxes. Let's see, what's over here? Alright. Honestly, I feel like we can come down this way, even if we have to go, and then just go, like, that way, and we'd be at the forge. I've never really explored a lot of Muskeg. Usually Muskeg, for me, is just in, forge, and out, right? And that's it. Is that another cave over there? See, I'm just scared, because if that's not a cave right there, then, like, where... If that's not a cave right there, then we're going over there for no reason. And I don't know if I can get back. But if it is a cave, that at least puts us a little bit closer to where we want to be. You know? And that would be nice. See if we can get a little bit closer to take a look. I think that is a cave. So I think we're gonna go there. And we could probably pick up some cattails on the way. I think we can mountain goat down this ridge here. So we don't take fall damage. I'm pretty sure that's a cave there. Let's take a look for any cattails. There are some. We gotta remember this is use it to lose it though. So taking cattails means we're also taking... Oh man, I feel like I'm so low down to the ground right now. Taking cattail heads also means we're taking the cattail, whatever it's called. This is another cave. Cool. Another, what do we call this? I don't know. What do you call this? Transition cave or something of the sorts. Alright. Let's go take a look through here. See if we find anything. Anything cool. More food would be welcome. More food would be welcome. Maybe a little bit of firewood. I don't really need any coal, but I might take a piece. I'm just worried that we're not going to have enough coal for the forge. To get the forge hot enough to forge. That's my only concern. It's like I would hate to get to the forge, throw in all my coal, and they're like, it's not hot enough. And I'm just like, well, now we still can't forge. I don't really know what I would do in that situation. It's midday. I'm probably going to try and chill for a couple hours. Or maybe we can make it till tomorrow. I'm not sure. And this cave is very windy. I don't know where I'm going. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Here's another deer. How much meat is on that deer? 2.4. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Yeah, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that, that meat. Yeah, we're gonna take the meat on this deer. Start up this fire. Do an hour. Put that torch out. Place down our cooking pot. And we're gonna do 2.4 pounds of meat with the hacksaw. Right? We're gonna cook that in there. We have another, we have a small piece of meat I'm gonna cook right here. 0.22, 0.2, yeah, this one. It's gonna take 5 minutes to cook that. Let's see here. We'll harvest that up. We're not very tired. Oops. I wanted to eat that. I'm gonna grab that other piece of. We have a ton of teas on us, man. Let's eat that. It's just a small piece. We might be able to make some more cooking oil out of this fat that we've been getting. I gotta be careful not to eat it. I did some research. I don't know how long ago, but I did do some research, and it did say that cooking oil is, or animal fat is basically like a 100% chance of food poisoning. Like no joke, just straight up 100% chance of food poisoning. So we do not want to eat that. Let's drop that and that so we can get that curing a little bit over here, I guess. And then we'll drop these so we can get those curing a little bit. Remember, we can cure things. We just have to remember to pick things up when we move. Usually move regions. Here I'm going to be picking them up just to move so I don't forget them. And let's harvest down some sticks. Yeah, we can make some cooking oil. Cool. Yeah, let's cook up some cooking oil. Get that animal fat out of our inventory. Take a look around a little bit. There's a rope. We're gonna ignore that rope. Pretty sure I can just grab a torch. 7 minutes, 4 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna go to the top here and see what's up on the top here. So I'll buzz through here real quick. Because I think this is, yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're exactly where I thought I was. Which is fine. This is fine. Because that's where we were when we ended the other day. Alright, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to find out. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're just on the bottom side of the cave. The cave just leads down. Alright, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. Let's pick that up. Holster this. Grab a torch. Pick up all that. And we are on our way. I do want to go down the way we came, or back the way we came. Because that's the lower level, and I think that's where I want to be. I definitely think I want to be on the lower level in order to get to the forge. Now, the problem is we gotta find our way through this cave. And I don't know how to do that, so we're just kind of winging it right now. We'll make it. We're not cold. We have food. We have water. We're not sleepy. It's getting a little late. There's a loop. That's so funny. It's getting a little late, but I think it's about as good time as ever, you know? The idea, I think, is Forlorn Muskeg to Mystery Lake to stabilization. I mean, like, getting food, hunting, you know, maybe a little bit of that stuff. And then, I don't think I came down this way, but, oh, maybe I did. And then I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, actually. I'm kind of thinking Broken Railroad. So back through Forlorn Muskeg to Broken Railroad. I'm not planning on summoning in this run. Because it's use it to lose it, I don't think summoning is a good option. Because there's too much loot at the top, and anything I pick up has to go in my inventory. That scared the shit out of me. Let's go in here for a second. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. It dropped that torch all the way back here when I left. Okay, so now we know, don't go through transitions with something in your hands. I might have accidentally hit the tab button, which will do it, but... man, that would have been bad. Alright, let's leave the cave. Alright, so we've stepped out. We're at the cave. I think it just sounds so loud because of that. And it's probably windy out. It's very windy out, too. Feels like 38, though. We'll take a little walk around. See what we can see. Let's eat a little bit more food. We're not losing any cold, which is nice. So here is the radio tower. I've never actually been. I don't think I've been to the radio tower in Muskeg. I don't know where this is on the map. So here's our radio tower. We're gonna come up here. We want to be a little cautious. Get a granola bar. I actually don't want to search them. But I do want to see what I can see from up here. Light sources. Another torch. Ah, damn it. I don't want to use another match right now. Oops. It said holster. H, not J. So I think the train car is over there. I do think the forge is like right here. I do think the forge is like right here. Okay, I lied. So the forge is not here. We have to go very far south. Basically opposite side of the map to get there. So I'm gonna say, let's book it. Yeah, we basically have to go opposite side of the map to get to the forge. So I'm gonna say, let's go. Let's move. I don't know where we're gonna find shelter, which makes me nervous, but I think there's only one way to keep moving, There's only one way to progress, and right now, and that's to keep moving. We're just gonna have to move and hope for the best, kind of. If we can find the train car, that's good. Which is stop number 1, which is right there. Okay. Can I make it to the train car from here without falling in the water? I'm sure I can. I just don't know how. We're gonna go this way and then that, and then I think we can jump the islands. We are encumbered, so we want to be careful. I'm pretty sure falling into the water right now is a death sentence. Getting late. We could probably make it to the forge right now. But I'm a little hesitant because I always get lost on the way to the forge. So it always takes me some time. So with the wind being what it is, with it being late in the day, I think we're better off not pushing it. And we're better off going to the train car, bunkering down for a little while, and then going from there. Now, there should be a couple pieces of scrap there as well, so we can pick that up. There's probably a couple pieces of coal there as well, which we're gonna document but not pick up. Document for extra circumstances. The scrap, I think we are gonna pick up because I'm not opposed to having a couple extra arrowheads on my body. There's a bear, a notorious bear that lives around here. I don't know if this is the right train car. We're getting sleepy too. We're gonna have to sleep soon. I don't know if this is the train car I'm thinking of. There might be multiple on this track. I only know of the one. No, I think we're good. I think this is the right one. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I think. I don't know. Now I'm all confused. There's some scrap. We're gonna leave that. Here's some soup. We're gonna grab that, though. Coal. They said that. I said there's gonna be scrap and coal. We're gonna go down and around. Newsprint, don't care. Yeah, okay, we are good. We're good. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking about. Another hacksaw, that's good. Some reclaimed. Scrawled message, scrap. Thin wool sweater. More coal, scrap, flare, easy. Sewing primer. And that's nothing. Alright. We are going to check out this scrawled message. Okay, this is Memento Cache over there. And, what time is it? It's not that late. We're warm in here for now. So let's do some preparing. I don't know how long the fire is gonna last. And I'm gonna need the fire to last all night while I sleep. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep a fire going, I guess is what I mean. So, but I'm going to need it to go all night while I'm sleeping. So we're going to do a bunch of stuff without a fire for now to pass some time since we're warm anyway. And then we're going to start a fire a little bit later. In the meantime, let's put down our bedroll. That's where we're going to have to sleep tonight. There's another hacksaw here. What's our hacksaw at? 73%, and I can harvest it for 2 scrap. There's a reclaimed. We're definitely going to use that reclaimed. I have 1 arrowhead. I have 2 cured birch saplings. I want to put these, like, because they're clipping into the floor. I have 2 cured birch saplings, and each one of those saplings makes 3 arrows. Or 3 arrow shafts. So that's 6 arrow shafts. Each one of my... I made notes. I made 2 arrowheads from 1 scrap. So I need 3 scrap for my arrowheads. I need 3 scrap for my arrowheads, but I already have 1. But I can only make them in increments of 6, so I'm going to have an extra one no matter what. Or increments of 2. So I'm going to have an extra one no matter what. I need 5 scrap for the hatchet and 3 scrap for the knife. So 8, 9, 10, 11, I need 12 scrap total. We should have been all set on scrap. I know we're going to break down the pry bar. That's 11. Oh, it looks like it cleared up a little bit. I don't think it's going to be that harmful to us to take the hacksaw. I'd rather take the hacksaw than the scrap metal. Because at least the hacksaw could be used otherwise. But the scrap metal is just going to sit and be heavy in my inventory. And I wouldn't mind having... a hacksaw on me. We are going to break this down as soon as we're done forging, though. That is for sure. I wouldn't mind making extra arrowheads, too, if we can. Because, yeah, man, this is weird. They don't weigh that much. Only 0.15 pounds. And they're going to be... Oh, I guess we do recover our arrowheads. But if we want to make more arrows later, like, it's going to be nice to have them. We have 1 more animal fat. We do have plenty of cooking oil. It's getting late. It's still not that late, though. Let's drink some water. We're going to eat before bed. I think we can use a candy bar to tie us over until then. That's fine. I'm hoping we find some food nearby Muskeg. And then we should be okay. Or nearby, I said Muskeg, nearby the forge, and then we should be okay. Oh, and I have an arrow shaft too, so I'm actually not gonna have any extras. That's really nice. Trying to think of, like, if there's anything else that we need right now. Have cloth? Yeah. Yeah, I have plenty of cloth. Do I have... Now, the question is, do I have enough to make the bow? For some reason, I'm remembering that I didn't have enough to make the bow because I needed an extra maple sapling. And I didn't know that. Survival bow. No, I only needed 1 maple sapling. I think it's the gut that I didn't know I needed. And that's why we're curing the guts. That would make sense. Alright, we are tired. Let's get this fire going. Oops. Let's get a torch going. Start this fire. Small Arms Handbook. Cattail Head. Torch. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to read that book. Beautiful. Pick up 1, 2 coal. And we'll throw in the reclaimed. That's 3 hours of fire right there. We're going to place down my cooking pot. I'm going to place down this can. Make some water in the can. And we're going to see if we can cook anything in the cooking pot. Does not look like there's much to cook. We will cook this banged up tomato soup. I didn't know if I could make like a meal or something. You know, a meal would have been nice. Thin wool sweater. I don't think that's better than what I have. This is 92%. There's no way. I probably just repaired it recently. Got another piece of coal here, which we're going to throw in. Again, I'm going to want this fire to last for a while. So, we're going to want to make sure that I can throw some stuff in there. We got 28 sticks, tons of torches. The snow's almost melted, and we're going to eat this as soon as it's done. Not a ton of calories, but it works. Let's make a birch bark. How much water do we have? 0.32. If we top up our water, 0.31. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We can also, I have a ton of teas on me. I don't know if I really care to drop them to warm them up right now, but we may want to do that come morning time. You know what I mean? We're going to take that birch bark. Let's do another one. Birch bark is really good because if we lose condition, like just while we're walking around, we can start gaining more condition. It's really not that bad out right now. 34. So we're just above freezing. One, two, and the hacksaw's 4. I'm just trying to do math to see if, to see what our arrowhead count's gonna look like, so we don't have any excess. And I am not good at math. I'm gonna make a little bit more water. Like, we're not gonna make anything there right now. Let's make a little bit more water so I can have a little bit. We are very over encumbered, but we are also very tired, so that makes sense. 31 crow feathers at half a pound is fine. That's not worrisome. Let's see here. 5 scrap and a cloth for the hatchet, 3 scrap and a cloth for the knife. So that's 8 scrap. And how much do we have? We have 9, so that gives us 2. The pry bar is going to give us 4. 8. That's 8 total arrowheads plus the one that I have, which is 9 total. That's plenty. I don't need any more. Even if I break down the hacksaw, which I probably will, because it's 2.5 pounds or 2.2 pounds. That's still plenty. That's 9 arrows. I think 9 arrows is plenty. Plenty of arrows. Maybe we can just repair up some of our gear. You're not supposed to repair until about 70%. but I just don't want to wake up too early. Although if we wake up early, we can warm up a bunch of teas, and then we can we can make another fire, warm up a bunch of teas, and then get ready to venture out, which might be a good idea. It's just very early to be sleeping. I don't have much else to prepare. Prepared my birch. I prepared my birch bark. I prepared my reishi. I don't have any rose hips. So let's add some fuel. Go down to 10 sticks. We got 5 hours. Six hours. The cooking pot, we can leave the can. And we almost didn't eat. That, do that. And let's go 9 hours. Alright, our fire burned out. We are cold again. Feels like 15 plus 8 is not 32. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, it's not warm enough to sleep without a fire here. We already lost some warmth. It is going to be daytime soon, though. Ish. So we're going to light up another torch. Start another fire. And give us an hour. We can find more sticks. We can for sure find more sticks. So I'm not too worried about that. Just want to make sure this fire lasts. While we're here, too, here's what we need to do while we're here. Stuff's still curing. Alright. We need to go here, and we need to go drop, 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 drop. And we need to go here and go drop, 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 drop. And I think that's all my teas. Oh no, we need to go here and drop. So all my teas are down. All my coffees are down. Everything close to the fire. We have an hour on this fire, which is not a very long time. But we'll make do. We're going to try and find more sticks. Let's warm up all of these teas. Because the idea is we're going to get an early start. And let's jiggle all these teas so they don't burn while I go out and look for more firewood. Maybe an early start isn't the best idea. It's very cold. Feels like -10. We have a long trek. I really want to do it during daylight hours. I had one journey in where I tried to do it at night because I thought I knew where I was going. And I completely got lost. Had to sleep in a bear cave. Or a cave by a bear with a bear nearby. And it was just not good times. We almost didn't make it out alive on that one. So I'm very hesitant to try and do that again. But, you know, I get it, you know? We do have a couple more sleep. We have a little bit more room for sleep. if we need it. Which I'm probably going to try and sleep a little bit before we go back out. I'll try and keep the fire going the whole time, though. A couple extra hours with the fire going. Need to pull out another torch. Alright. Trying to get an idea of if I could walk that far. This down and grab it in our inventory. Alright, I don't see any more sticks around here. So we might just have to deal with what we got. It's fine. We'll make it work. Alright, let's see. Let's break down these torches. We're only one up. I might have to put another coal in there just to get us to warm up a little faster. I'm not sure, though. Let's go dog food. Beautiful, delicious, lovely dog food. No, I don't want to do that. We got an hour. It's like 35. We're gonna warm up a lot more when we sleep. Just debating what I want to do with these teas, because I don't want to heat them back up again. But also, I don't know if they're gonna last on the fire while I sleep. Sleep for an hour. Alright, the fire's still going. That's what I was hoping for. Fire's still going. We got the teas. Gonna grab all of them. We're going to put them in our insulated flasks. We're gonna do coffee in one. We're gonna do rose hips in the other. And we're gonna do reishi in the other. We're gonna take some torches. And we're gonna immediately go ahead and... Oh, I didn't mean to extinguish that torch. What a shame. We're gonna immediately go ahead and drink a tea. Drink 2 teas. It's gonna give us some heat. And now we can head out. We've got the light. I think we can make it to Muskeg. Let's see if I can remember this journey. I want to go this way. Or, I keep saying Muskeg. I mean the forge. You guys know what I mean. Yeah. Bubba's out. Oh, no. I knew that was going to happen. See you. Leave me alone. I forgot my, forgot that stuff. Alright, we are losing temperature. We're gonna have to go wide here, because the bear. And I forgot my bedroll. Ah, I'm so messing up right now. We're gonna go around back. We're gonna pick up an extra piece of coal. A couple extra pieces of coal. So if I need to start a fire, I can throw them in there. You know what I mean? Playing a little bit risky right now. There he is. He shouldn't be able to get me in here. Might be pinned down. Given a little bit of time to mess off. Like our herbal tea for some warmth. Why are you coming towards me, dude? Dude, go away. You're killing me. $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29. It's still not enough to beat freezing. Might just have to start a fire and sleep so I can get him to go away. I'm gonna try my best not to, though. Maybe it's because of the food. Maybe it's because I have the meat on me, so he smells me more. I think if I just create some distance between me and him, I'll be alright. Alright, I think we're in the clear now. I think we're in the clear. Alright. So now we just want to get to the farmstead. That's all we're doing. And the weather's picking up now, dude. I think we're gonna have to... Yeah, this weather's picking up. I don't know what we're gonna do. I feel like we're really close to the farmstead, but... I'm not sure. And there's the bear again. We're gonna book it back to the train car. If we can make it, And we're gonna have to figure out some stuff there. Because I'm not traveling to the muskeg in this weather. I would have been fine, I think, if the bear didn't eat up so much of my time. The problem is I don't have a lot of fuel for a fire. Without digging into my coal, but I don't know how much coal I need for the forge. I'm thinking like 12 pieces. So I think about what I got. I grabbed a couple extra pieces, I'm sure. I know. But all right. Start up this torch. Start a fire. Stick. Alright. We are warming. We have the fire going for a couple hours. Almost 3 hours. Let's sleep for an hour. See what happens with this blizzard in an hour. Still bad. We got 2 hours. Sleep for another hour. Got an hour and a half. See if we can find some sticks or something out here. Yeah, I could probably... You're gonna give me 3 sticks for 10 minutes? Seven sticks for 20 minutes? Yeah. Oh, and it looks like the blizzard just died down. Cool, cool, cool. So we can go in here. Fire barrel. Let's do this for 2 hours again. Let's sleep for an hour. Oh, and it's foggy. Alright, we're not having a good time right now. We're gonna figure this out. But I'm gonna call the episode here. Hopefully next episode we can make it to the muskeg. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys liked the episode, please consider hitting that subscribe button, or the thumbs up button, or whatever button. Let me know what you guys thought. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.